Hey there, David here from Wild Goose Adventures, and I'm keen to get away and go on a road trip. There is a fantastic weather window opening up, and I want to go down into New South Wales and get into some legendary places and have a go on the foil. Let's sheet on and get into it. Well, my first stop is here at Woody Point at Redcliffe. Haven't even got out of the States, blowing 25 to 30 knots. Wanted to give this spot a go. The smallest sail I've got with me is the 5-metre sail, so I might be overpowered, but let's sheet on and give it a go. Woody Point is immediately north of Brisbane, and across Bramble Bay, which Captain Cook first named Glasshouse Bay, are the gantries and docks for the port of Brisbane. Protected from a nor'easter, it is better known for watching the sunset over the magical Glasshouse Mountains. However, the strong southerly had dished up a new challenge. Well, here we are at Lake Macquarie, down in New South Wales, just north of Sydney. A beautiful spot for sailing, and there are yachts everywhere all tied up. Unfortunately, it's blowing about 30 knots and still intermittent showers. Probably not ideal, but I think I found a nice little nook just south of Warrens Bay. So let's sheet on and give it a fly.
Catch up today. No more being out ice cream with your friends. Ooh, this new love has just begun. You've already come undone. You hang with him every day, and that's okay, 'cause nothing changes. Our friendship will stay the same, 'cause it's measured yesterday. Remember that tree that we climbed, waiting to watch the sunrise, the days that we learned to drive. Apart for a month or a year, whether you're there or I'm here, life keeps you on your toes, but that's okay, 'cause nothing changes. Our friendship will stay the same, 'cause it's meant
was loads of fun and a really good time. Onward and upward from here. Let's shoot on, head further north and see where else we can find. My next stop was Laurieton, a beautiful coastal village a few hours north, a place my mother moved to after my father had died. The river mouth has a nice right-hand break off the northern side, and the rock wall leads straight into town and provides abundant fishing opportunities. The eager pelicans are always waiting for the fishing leftovers. The whole town is under the watchful eye of the big brother mountain range. So fast forward and we are now in Port Macquarie. Came here to do some foiling with my brother, but COVID has struck the household, and so there are some certain restrictions. I can't go in there. I can stay in his caravan, but I can't go into the house. But in the meantime, it's still blowing and this breeze is really hanging in there. It's southerly, and so the spot that he has suggested to me, he swears is okay in a southerly, and I think outside where I've got to go it probably is, but there's a lot of light patches and it's going to be hard to get out there, so I'm just trying to figure out my escape route. If we go over here, there's an island with a sandbank, so if I end up getting stuck I can go over there and just walk and paddle my way back. I've actually just put in the big board, the big sail and the big wing, so to try and get through those lighter patches. Be interesting to see once I get out there, out into the breeze, if I'm overpowered, but I'd rather be overpowered than underpowered, so I'm going to give that a go. Alright, so let's shoot on and give this a go here at Port Macquarie, the village green.
He's got a lot of running left to do to get away, get away. Well, I can only guess that that old boy deserved his fate. The guessing games don't count for much when the cops are on their way, on their way. Brother's a brother, no matter the price.
Talk about overcoming fears. That was so much fun, getting out there and having a blast at the village green. And now at the town centre beach, I'm going to have a little acai bowl. Looks like the sun is out today. I'm going to head off to a place I've been looking forward to going to a long time. and that is Southwest Rocks. I've supped there, I've dived there, I've done a whole heap of things. It is absolutely beautiful. We've got a little adventure on the way, so let's shoot on and head out there. Like usual, there is more than one way to get where you need to go, and the road less travelled is often the more fun. So I'm just going to turn you around. You can see over there's a ferry. Yeah. There you go, you can see over there's a ferry. Now that ferry takes us to a dirt road and a four-wheel drive track, and we're going to take it and make our way across to the North Shore and go via Crescent Head, and we will see how we go. So just like going to Double Island Point, we're going to get a ferry across to the North Shore. Lots and lots of similarities. Kind of cool to be part of this adventure. Let's see what happens once we get to the other side. The 35 kilometres between Crescent Head and Port Macquarie was pretty darn easy. A bit of rain had left some potholes and some water in the potholes, but this time it was pretty good. I do recommend, however, that before you take that route, that you would just check with Main Roads to make sure that it's graded and suitable for the car that you're in. Crescent Head, haven't been here for about 10 years, and it's certainly a lot more packed, a lot more developed than I remember, but still the surf behind me is just as good, being appreciated by so many more people. Temptation is maybe to go for a foil here, and my guess is that the surfers wouldn't appreciate that. They didn't appreciate me on a sup, so I'm thinking that foil is probably going to be over the limit. I might just head on down towards Southwest Rocks. Despite all the developments that have gone on here at Crescent Head, the good old bakery is still here. Had to stop just to remember old times. I'm not into meat pies anymore, but had to try out their vanilla slice. I always remember it as being pretty good. Let's take it with us on the way to Southwest Rocks. The road up to Southwest Rocks follows the Macquarie River and its tributaries nestled amongst dairy and grazing pasture. It surely is one of the most beautiful and scenic routes that gets you from point A to point B. So here we are, we finally made it to Southwest Rocks. Trial Bay is where we're at, and this beautiful bay behind us is a perfect spot. Just waiting to see if there's enough breeze. There's another foiler just getting ready to go out now, so I'm going to have a bit of a chat to him and see if we can shoot on and get into this here at Southwest Rocks. Well, A little bit of breeze came in and I got a fly. Unfortunately the breeze died and I had to do the walk of shame from way out there. Anyway, I made it back. I'm all packed up now. So Southwest Rocks I think is going to be beautiful in a nor'easter. Not so good in a southerly. Not so much in a dying southerly anyway. But a fantastic spot to come and visit. We'll come back here again another time. So glad I got to get out there. In the meantime, let's keep heading north. Well, what a great time we had down at Southwest Rocks. What a beautiful spot, great place to foil, and I'm certainly keen to go back there sometime. I've been making my way north. I'm now at Ballina on the mouth of the Fitzroy River. A great place to go for a wing when the breeze is in the right direction. And in fact, just behind me there somewhere now is a guy on an e-foil having a blast on the entrance of the river, the big swell coming in, run out tide. He is having a great time. Not for me, not enough breeze and probably not the right conditions. So we might start heading home. I hope you've enjoyed this little edition of Wild Goose Adventures. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, that would be totally awesome. And until next time, smooth sailing.